Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampingwithamore. Welcome to my channel. This is something different. I usually do this probably once a year because this is going to be a video. I'm going to go through these catalogs because the retiring list for Stampin' Up! Has come out. Some things are discounted and I'm going to show you those and tell you what the discounted price is. So if you stay to the end, because a lot of the things that are in the annual catalog at the end are discounted, although some of the other stuff in between are also. But if you've had your eye on some of these things that are retiring, you need to order right away because every year these things go so fast and there's so much good stuff. I did get to see the new annual catalog coming up and oh my goodness, you know how I am when new catalogs come out. I just love them. So I'm going to show you some projects that I created with some of the retiring stuff here lately because I just wanted to point out what I use these for because some of them I'm going to miss so much. I'm so sad. But anyway, we're going to move on. Even what the project I'm sharing on Sunday is using some of the retired things, and I'll show you that. Of course, you'll see it on Sunday, but I'll show you what I'm using on it, but I'm not going to give away the project. All right, I'm going to start with the mini catalog because this is the one that is going to be retiring soon. This is until June 2021, but some of these are going to retire, and if you've had your eye on it, you want to grab them. So the first page, we're going to just go page by page, and so the Hello Friend kit is retiring. You Are Amazing project kit is retiring. The stamp set is retiring. So I'm going to tell you if the stamp set's going to retire as well. All of the bundles will retire in all these catalogs because they don't carry over bundles, but sometimes things will be you'll be able to purchase separately, like the dies and the stamp set, and I'll let you know when that happens. All right, so the Flower and Cactus product medley is retiring. Flower and Cactus refill kit retiring. This has been a really popular one too. All right, so the suite, like I said, this is the suite. The whole thing's retiring because whenever we have a collection, they don't carry the collection through to the next catalog. So what is staying is the Always in My Heart bundle, retiring. The Forever and Always bundle, retiring. When I say bundle, I mean both. When you purchase both together, the 10% discount. The Love You Always foil sheets, retiring. The Love You Always treat boxes, which are these slider boxes. I've showed you these, retiring. Blushing Bride metallic ribbon. I love this one. It's retiring. The Heart Charms, you've seen me use these, retiring. The matte black dots, these are staying. The Love You Always specialty designer series paper, this one right here, I use that. It's gorgeous. That's retiring. And then this True Love, the black and white, I've used this as well. That is retiring as well. A lot is retiring. So the Always in My Heart, I'm going to try to make sure you can see these. This is staying, and the dies are staying, but you can't get it as you won't be able, after June, you will not be able to get this as a bundle. And the Forever and Always, that one is retiring along with the dies. So those are retiring. The Hearts and Kisses, this was one of my favorite for Valentine's. I used it a lot. That is retiring. I don't have the project I made with this, but it was really cute, one of the projects. That's retiring. The Lots of Hearts and the Many Hearts are both retiring. This has been one of my favorite as well. I use this and these, you know how much I've used this Many Hearts, these little hearts. In fact, I just used it on one of my last projects for my bunny nose. I actually used it for this one, for the bunny nose. So that's part of the Many Hearts. All right, the Valentine Keepsake, retiring. The Sweet Little Valentine Cards and More, retiring. I'm so sad because Kangaroo and Company is retiring along with the dies and of course the bundle. So this one, I love this Kangaroo. He's been one of my favorite too. So cute. And I may still do a project with him before the end of this catalog because I love him so much. In fact, I may be still using, I probably will be still using these projects until this catalog goes away. The Suite for Hydrangea Hill is retiring. The stamp set is still staying along with the dies, but the bundle you won't be able to get. You won't be able to get it as a bundle. The Designer Series paper is also retiring, but it looks like the sheer ribbon. I don't see where I marked that. I think the sheer ribbon and the acetate and the pastel pearls are staying. I hope I marked those all right because that's a lot out of this, but we are keeping this stamp set and dies, so that may be why those are staying. So the Hydrangea Haven stamp set is staying along with the dies, like I said earlier. The Wrapped Bouquet, retiring. Wrapped Flowers dies, retiring. And of course you won't be able to get the bundle. And now this is all until June. You can get the bundles until then. If you want them, you better grab them, or you're going to have to pay for each one separately. Springtime Joy, another one I love, that is retiring. The Gift of Hope is retiring. The Quite Curvy is retiring, along with the Curvy dies. Those are retiring. The Dandy Garden Suite, retiring. And we are keeping the Dragonfly Garden and the Dragonfly Punch. Those are staying. The bundle, Garden Wishes bundle, and the Dragonfly bundle, you won't be able to get. Everything else on here is retiring. The laser cuts, the Memories and More, the Ladybugs, the twine. I love this twine too. I've used it a lot. The Designer Series paper and the envelopes. All of that is all retiring. So Garden Wishes, this one is staying along with the dies, the stamp set and the dies, but you, like I said, you won't be able to get the bundle. And then the Dragonfly Garden is staying with the punch as well. So it's the Dragonfly Punch. That one's a really pretty one too. All right, the Happy Thoughts, that one's retiring. The Brushed Blooms, that one's retiring. The Beautiful Brush Strokes dies, those are retiring. And the Borders to Backgrounds, retiring. The Wild Roses is retiring. This is a embossing folder. It's a oh no, this is actually the background stamp. The Perennial Petals dies are retiring along with the stamp set, the Pretty Perennials. And then the bundle, of course, is retiring. I hope you can see all these good. You might want to get a cup of your favorite drink because this is going to be a little bit long. All right, so the Flying Floral Art Suite is retiring. The Golden Garden Designer Series Acetate, this one right here, that's retiring. And the Art Gallery Bundle will be retiring, but in the Designer Series paper. But the foil, the embossing folder, this one's the Paint to Texture. I love that one. And the Heat and Stick and the Fine Art ribbon is all staying. And also the Art Gallery is staying, and also the dies. Many Messages, this one's staying and the dies are staying, but you cannot get the bundle. And then Tranquil Thoughts, retiring with the Tranquil dies. If I say those are retiring, then assume the bundle's retiring because that's how it works. All right, so Treasured Medallions retiring, and the Treasured Medallion bundle is retiring. And I believe the tags Pick a Punch is staying. The Circle Celebration, retiring. We are keeping Simple Succulents and the Potted Succulent dies. The Suite for the Sand and Sea is retiring. The Seaside Shells is retiring. This right here, and the Designer Series paper is retiring, but the Pearlescent Specialty paper is staying. The Opal Rounds are staying. The embossing folder is staying. Friends are like seashells, and the dies are both staying. All right, the Friendly Flamingo retiring, and also the dies. So that means the bundle's retiring. The Sweet Strawberry is staying, and the Strawberry Builder Punch. I love that one. I'm so glad that one's staying. In Bloom Bundle is retiring. I believe the In Bloom stamp set and the dies are still staying. I didn't mark those retired, but I believe they're staying. The Shark Frenzy retiring, and the dies are retiring. The Oh Snap retiring. The Ice Cream Corner collection is retiring. Don't cry, y'all, because the Sweet Ice Cream is retiring. I'm super sad about that. The Designer Series paper and the Confetti Sprinkles and the Blackberry Bliss are all retiring. The Hey Girlfriend is retiring. The Pretty Birthday Dies is retiring, along with the Prettiest Birthday. That came as a bundle, which is retiring. All right. Hey Birthday Chick is staying, and the dies are also staying for that. The Woodland Wonder retiring. I hope it's not making you dizzy, me moving these back and forth, but that's the only way because this is so long. It's hard to get it all in the picture. All right, this one's is super sad for me because I love this. This was the first one I put on my order list because I loved it so much. But of course the Sweets retiring, but so is the Snallet and the dies. Also that is retiring is the Twine, which I've used a lot, the Resin Hearts, and the Designer Series paper, all retiring. The Clever Clasps are retiring, but the Handmade for You is staying. The Delicate Petals will be retiring, along with the Lacy Petals. And then the Welcoming Window, that's staying, along with the Window Flower Box dies. I wanted this, and I didn't get it because I was waiting, but I'm going to definitely get this. I love that. It's so pretty. The Enjoy the Moment is staying. The Wonderful As You, retiring. The Floating and Fluttering, these are really pretty, retiring, along with the dies. The Vine Design retiring, and the Flowering Vine dies are retiring. The Back to Blooms retiring. The Baby Pull Toys retiring. You're going to see this before June because I just got this because I needed it for a baby gift. So I am going to be sharing this with y'all pretty soon. The Oval Occasions retiring. So that's retiring. The bundle's retiring. I think we're hanging on to the punch though. So the Well Suited Sweet is retiring. But we're keeping Handsomely Suited and the Suit and Tie dies, which I love. But this is going to be retired soon. And let's see, the Twine also is going to be retired in June. So you're going to be able to still shop out of this until June. So, but if you see anything that's retiring, you want to grab it, especially if it's a bundle. The Range retiring, along with the Open Range dies. The Cut Above retiring. The Soar Confidently retiring. The Treasures of Life retiring. The Hot Dog retiring. And oh, I didn't look for the Stitched with Whimsy. I think these are staying. And that is it from this catalog. I believe the, Hostess sets also are retiring. Yeah, the Hostess set, the Sweet Sampler, that's retiring as well. All right, so that was the mini catalog. Let's move on to the annual. This is the one that really makes me sad because I loved this catalog when it came out. I'm sure I'm going to love the new one just as much. All right, so let's go through this pretty quickly. I'm going to share with you which ones are on sale, are going to be on sale. So, okay, so the Looking Up All-Inclusive Kits retiring. Simply Citrus All-Inclusive Kit retiring. The Gorgeous Posies retiring. I'm going to kind of scoot this out a little bit and see if you can see it a little bit better there. This way I won't have to keep moving it. All right, so the Gorgeous Posies, it's retiring. It's going to be 20% off. It'll be $25.60. It was $32. The Gorgeous Posy retiring. You can find all of this. I'm going to post the retirement list also on my blog. So you can go and double check all this, but it will show which ones are going to be percentage off and which ones are retired. All the information will be on there. All right, so the Boho Indigo Product Medley retiring. The refill kit's going to be 40% off, which will be $13.80. So if you already got that and you want to grab the refill kit before it goes. The Flowers for Every Season, the Sweet Collection, retiring. Of course, the Designer Series paper is retiring as well. The Jars of Flowers, it's staying. And the punch is also staying. But the bundle will retire. Celebrate Sunflowers, it's staying, but the bundle is retiring. So if you want to get it as the bundle, you need to grab it now. A Wish for Everything is actually, oh no, this one's staying. Thank you, thank you. For a minute I thought I put retiring. No, it's staying. Thank goodness. That's one of my favorite. And I use it a ton. To a Wild Rose is retiring, and it's going to be 10% off, which will be $23.40. The Butterfly Wishes, it's retiring. The Mountain Air, this one will stay. I did mark staying on the ones that are staying. Painted Poppies is staying. Peaceful Moments is staying, but the bundle is retiring. All right, the Daisy Lane staying. I'm so happy about this because this one I just used on another project that I shared the little box with the bunny. I used both of these for the little bunnies. And Under My Umbrella is retiring. I loved that one too. Timeless Tulips is staying. The Lovely You is staying. Dressed to Impress is staying. I love that one too. The World of Good is retiring along with the Designer Series paper. The Beautiful World bundle is retiring along with the stamp set and the dies. The High Tide is retiring. The Game On is retiring. The Geared Up Garage is retiring, but you can get it for 10% off, and it will be $18.90 because this is a good one for Father's Day. Campology, it's staying. Rooted in Nature, retiring. Sailing Home, it's staying. I love that one too. A Good Man is staying. The Loyal Leaves, retiring. Whiskey Business is staying. Good Morning Magnolia is retiring, and along with the dies as well. The Right Triangle, retiring. Timeless Tropical is staying. The Seaside Notions is retiring. Parcels and Petals, retiring. Today's Tiles, retiring. The Today's Tiles bundle retiring, so that means the dies and the stamp set. Here's a card, retiring. Playful Pets, the suite is retiring along with the Designer Series paper, but Pampered Pets is staying, and the Cat Punch is also staying. The bundle, of course, is going to go away. Many Mates. This is another one I really like, and it's retiring. The Pretty Parasol, retiring. Here is another. This is the one I was thinking. Itty Bitty Greetings. It's retiring. I don't know how many times I've used this. This has probably been one of my most used stamp sets ever. I'm going to really miss that one. So I'm going to look in the new one. I didn't look at it real close. I'm going to look for another one. I imagine there is going to be something to replace it. So Much Happy, retiring. So if you want Itty Bitty Greetings, grab it. The Well Said, this is another one that I use a ton, retiring. Seaside View, retiring. Framed for You, retiring. Basket of Blooms, retiring. The Hippo Happiness is staying. The His Love is retiring. Blossoms and Blooms is staying. Monogram Messages, retiring. The So Much Love, it's retiring, 20% off at $16. That's a good buy on that. That one's really pretty too. Celebration of Tags, retiring. The Zoo Globe, retiring. Borders Abound, retiring. My Meadow, retiring. Rustic Retreat, retiring. And I love this, and I wanted to get this, but I never did. The Peaceful Boughs, one of my favorite. I used it a ton at Christmas, retiring. The Snow Fronts, retiring. Still Scenes, retiring. And Our Nature's Beauty is staying. I love this bunny on here. I'm glad this one's staying. I forgot about this bunny. All right, the Perfectly Plaid is staying. That one I love too. Toil Christmas, retiring. Winter Woods, retiring. The Itty Bitty Christmas, retiring. You know how I love that one too. I love all the itty bitties, so that makes me super sad. Snowman Season is staying. The Tags is retiring. I love this one too. The Ornate Garden Suite is retiring. The Paper's retiring. The Ornate Thanks is staying, but the Ornate Style is retiring. The bundle, of course, is retiring on both of them. Forever Blossoms, staying. The Strong and Beautiful, retiring, and the Meant to Be, retiring. I love this one too. I use that a ton at Valentine's Day too. Flowering Blooms, retiring. The Path of Petals, retiring. When I get to the end, you're going to feel it. Feel my sadness. Healing Hugs is retiring. Dandelion Wishes, retiring. And the Round of Applause, retiring. So Sentimental, another one that I used a ton and I love, retiring. And also Heartfelt, retiring. So grab these. These are some really great ones. I've used them a ton and oh my gosh, I'm going to miss them. Heart to Heart, retiring. Beauty Abounds, retiring. A Little Lace is retiring, and I use this one too, Beauty Abounds, a lot. The Massive Thanks, retiring. Butterfly Gala, retiring. The See the Good, retiring. The Last a Lifetime, retiring. So Inviting, retiring. Posted for You, retiring. And the Posted for You bundle is also retiring. I almost did a live to do this, but then I thought it'll take all night. Peony Garden collection is retiring. The Designer Series paper is going to retire. It's gorgeous. I love this one. But the prized peony is staying along with the dies. Free as a Bird is staying. I'm so happy about those two. The Beautiful Moments, that one's staying. Grace's Garden, retiring. Positive Thoughts is staying. I love this one too. The Comfort and Hope, retiring. Country Home is retiring, and also the Harvest Hellos. I'm sad about this one because I had so many ideas for this and I did use it quite a bit. Ridiculously Awesome, retiring. Nothing is Better Than is staying. Yay! I love this one, but the bundle will retire. So grab the bundle if you want this one. I love this one, and you're gonna see more from me from this because it's one of my favorite. Back on Your Feet is staying. From All of Us is staying, but Special Someone is retiring. All right, the Whale of a Time Suite collection is retiring along with the Designer Series paper, but the Well Done is staying, and the dies are staying separately. A Grandkid Stays, which I love this one too. The Wildly Happy, I love this one too. I used it a ton. It's retiring along with Dino Days. Some of these I can understand. They've been around for a while, but it still makes me sad because they're some of my favorite. Moving Along is retiring. The Playing with Patterns Suite, retiring along with the Designer Series paper. The Pattern Play stamp set is retiring. Happiest Birthdays is staying. The Zany Zebras is retiring. Hooray to You is retiring. The Way to Goat is staying. This one's cute too. The Family Party is retiring. I use this a ton for my family's birthday cards. I love this, and I'll continue using that. The Senior Years is staying. Itty Bitty Birthdays is also retiring. Goodness. Forever Greenery, the suite, of course, is leaving along with the Designer Series paper, but the Forever Fern is staying. And I love this one for all the leaves. When I first got this, you know how much I talked about it. Sending Sunshine is retiring. Band Together is retiring. By the Dock is retiring. Embrace Each Moment is retiring. The Very Versailles is staying. Beautiful Moments is Beautiful Friendship is retiring. The Bloom and Grow is retiring, and Field of Flowers is also retiring. The Inspiring Iris is retiring. The Floral Esses is retiring, and it's 40% off at $10.20. This one's really pretty. I use this too. It's really pretty to color. The Woven Heirlooms, retiring. The Birds and Branches is staying. This is another one I love. And All Things Fabulous, staying. Now the bundle you won't be able to get. You'll have to get them separately after this catalog retires. The In Good Taste suite. The suite will be retiring along with the Designer Series paper. Oh no, this one is staying actually. This Designer Series paper is the only one that's staying. And I thought that was cool because this has some really nice masculine patterns. The Tasteful Touches is staying. Swirly Frames is retiring. Fancy Phrases, retiring. And the Fancy Phrases bundle will retire as well. Now this is what I'm using for my Sunday project. I love this one. Oh my gosh. Arrange a Wreath, it's retiring, along with the dies too. This is one I loved from the beginning. The Friend Like You, retiring. Waterfront, retiring. Garden Shed, retiring. The Artistry Blooms collection is retiring. The Designer Series paper is retiring, but the Hand Drawn Blooms is staying. Best Year is retiring. I love that one too. I use that a bunch. Walk in the Woods is retiring. Field Journal is retiring, 10% off at $19.80. Queen Anne's Lace is going to stay. Textured Essentials, retiring. Silhouette Scenes, retired. Palette Thoughts, retired. Now, all of these are retiring. These are all background stamps. The birch, but all of these is the wood that's retiring, but you're going to still be able to get the clear. So it looks like it's just the woods that are retiring. The birch, the dry brush, the camouflage, which the camouflage I think is both. Yeah, the camouflage is both, but 20% off at $13.60. The wood one on the stacked stone is retiring, but the clear stays. Buffalo check is retiring both. All Wired Up is retiring both. Make a Difference is retiring. I use this a ton too. I'm really gonna miss this. I use that a ton. Now here we come to the nitty gritty, y'all. You know all the in colors, the Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy are going to be gone because in our new annual catalog, we are getting new in colors, and can I say, oh my gosh, we got to see them. Oh my gosh, I love them. So anyway, those are all retiring. So if you have the cardstock, if you want Stampin' Ink refills, you want the refills, if you want to get the blends, you need to get them all now. They're all retiring. Also, the Stampin' blends for the Mango Melody is retiring, and the blends for the Rich Razzleberry is retiring. So, on to the designer series paper. All right, so the 2019-21, of course, because we won't have those colors, that's retiring, and the 8.5 by 11. The 12 by 12 and the 2019-21, the colors I just mentioned, the Rococo Rose, Pretty Peacock, and so on, those are all retiring. In the 6 by 6 designer series paper, everything's retiring because we're getting new patterns. And if you saw during celebration, I kept showing and using the new designer series paper. Those are the new patterns that are coming in all of our color families, including the in color, new in colors. So everything, the 2020 and the 2022 and the 2019-21, these are all retiring in the in colors because we have new patterns coming out. And they do that every year, we get new patterns. Then the 2019-2021 ink pads are retiring as well because the colors are retiring. And the Stampin' Write markers for the 2019 to 2021 is retiring. All this stuff is still staying. Our organization, our Stampin' Emboss powder, these are all retiring. The white, clear, gold, and silver. But I think that something is going to replace these. But those are all retiring. The shimmer paint, both of them are retiring. But the Champagne Mist, you can get 40% off, and it's going to be $4.80. But the Frost White is just retiring. So here come a lot of discounts in this area is where I'm going to show you. The stamping sponges, 20% off. They're going to be $3.20. Sponge brayers are 20% off, $6.40. That's these roller ones. And then we are going to go to the designer series paper. A lot of these are discounted. So the Artistry Blooms, 20% off, $9.20. The Flowers for Every Season, 40% off. This is the 6 by 6, by the way, $6.90. The Forever Greenery is going to be 20% off at $9.20. Now these are the 12 by 12 that are 20% off. The 6 by 6 is 40. In Good Taste, this is the one I just told you. This is the only one that's staying. The Ornate Garden is also staying. So those are the two staying. The Peony Garden, 20% off, $9.20. Playing with Patterns, that's the 6 by 6, which is this one right here, retiring. And Playful Pets is retiring, this one right here. But neither one of those are discounted. Whale of a Time, that one is discontinuing. World of Good, it's 40% off. You will get it for $9. It was $15. The In Color 6 by 6 I just told you, those are 20% off at $9.20. And the 6 by 6, the Brights, for some reason, just the Brights are 10% off at $10.35. I don't know why that is, but Brights, it was crossed out. Although all of these are leaving us. So the mini pizza boxes are 20% off. They will be $4.80. That's for, and then the gold ones will be $4.20. The mini shipping boxes are going to be 40% off. These are adorable. I think I'm going to get some more of these. They'd be $3. Then the clear tiny treat boxes. These are the clear ones. I love these too. These are 20% off at $6. The Forever Gold Laser Cut Specialty Paper is this. These are going to be 20 off, $12. The Color Velveteen, 40% off at $6. The foil sheets, the brass, the champagne, and the silver are all going away, but I think the brass is the only one that's going to be 20% off. No, the champagne as well, 20% off. All right, Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More Cards and Envelope, 20% off at $8.80. The World of Good Memory and More's Card Pack, 60% off at $4.40. These are a big bargain. You can make cards into these. These are amazing, quick, easy cards. Also, the Flowers for Every Season is 60% off at $4.40. And you're getting 50 total double-side cards. I mean, that's amazing. I may get these to send out as thank yous. Okay, Frosted Clear Epoxy are retiring. Gold Hoops, they're 10% off at $6.75. Those are retiring. The Antique Corners and Slides, I used these before, 60% off, $3.40. I love the slides on these. The Butterfly Gems are 40% off at $3.90. The Gold Glitter Enamel Dots are retiring, and the Woven Thread Sequence Assortment is retiring. All right. Did I say the star? Oh, the Star Elements also. Those are 60% off at $3.60. All right, so the Flower for Every Season's gems. These are 20% off at $5.20, and Good Taste Elements are 60% off at $2.60. So that's these and these. And the Whale of a Time sequence are 20% off. That's these right here. That's $5.20. Snow Globe Shaker Domes are 60% off at $2.60. Those right there. Playful Pets Trinkets, which are these little bones and hearts. These are 20% off. I love these. I still have some left, but I'm probably gonna still use those. They're so cute. And then the 2022 in color enamel dots. These right here. Those are retiring as well. All right, here we go with ribbon. Now, the in color ribbon, they are all retiring. The ones that the Bumblebee, the Cinnamon Cider, the Just Jade, the Magenta Madness, and the Misty Moonlight. All of them are different percentages off. They're from 10 to 40% off, but I'm not going to tell you each one because I'll be here all night. The Gathered Ribbon, this right here is 60% off. It's $3.40. The Polka Dot Tulle is 10% off at $6.75. This one right here, which I used right here. It's this one right here. I love it. And I also used it on these bunnies right here. And that's 60% off. I love that ribbon. Ornate Garden Ribbon is 60% off at $2.80. And the Metallic Ribbon, which is another one I've used a ton, the Seaside Spray, is 20% off at $5.60. The Metallic Edge Ribbon, I'm sad about this because I love this gold and silver metallic edged. It's 10% off at $6.30. The Braided Linen Trim is also 20% off at $5.60. The Scalloped Linen, that's this one, and the Pretty Peacock, these are the Purple Posal. These are all the retiring colors. The Terracotta Tiles at 40% off at $4.80. The rest are 60% off at $3.20. This Tricolored Ribbon, I love this one too. This one is retiring. The Ruched Ribbon, the Daffodil Delight, retiring at 60% off, $3. Forever Greenery Trim Pack, 20% off at $5.60, which I love this. I used it a ton. Playing with Patterns, this combo here, 10% off at $9.45. All right, the Tear and Tape is retiring. Don't ask me why, but it was on the list. I don't know. I guess because the Stampin' Seal Plus is strong too. But I'm definitely going to miss the Tear and Tape. The Stamparatus, not the Deluxe Foam. That one's staying, but the Stamparatus Foam Matte is retiring at 40% off, which is $1.80, y'all. If you want that foam mat, grab it up. All right, for the punches, the Butterfly Duet, 60% off, y'all, $7.20. It was $18. The Small Bloom, I love this one too, 20% off at $10.40. You can use this for so much. Every one of our circle punches, the 2-inch, the 2 1/4, and the 1 1/2 are all retiring. Boo. I'm so sad about that too. Also, the Balloon Bouquet retiring. This detail trio is still staying. All right, 20% off for this Timeless Label, which I happen to be using on my Sunday project. $14.40 at 20% off. Here's another one, Classic Label. That's what I made these with. This is the Classic Label. Grab it up because I'm still going to use this, y'all. I love this. It's perfect for little windows like that and stuff. 20% off at $14.40. Banner, the triple banner, 20% off at $18.40. The Scallop Tag Topper, another one of my favorites, 10% off at $20.70. I hope they bring in another one to replace that because I do like having both. We do have the Delightful still, but... And the Story Label, 20% off at $14.40. The Dog Builder, retiring for 40% off at $10.80. The Perennial Flower, 60% off at $7.20. The Umbrella Builder, this goes with that umbrella stamp set that I told you is retiring. I'm so sad. 60% off, $7.20. The Vase Builder, 60% off at $7.20. Look at these prices, y'all. I mean, I can't believe the prices on these. Apple Builder, this one's another great one you can use for anything. You don't even need the stamp set. 60% off at $7.20. A lot of these you don't even need the stamp set. This is the Confetti Flower Border, which I love this, and these little flowers, there's a ton of those. 60% off at $9.20. I'm going to miss that one too. I loved using those little flowers. All right, let's move on here. And this is the saddest part for me, our dies. So the Wreath Builder, that's the one I talked about that I'm using this on my project for Sunday. So the Wreath Builder is going away, the dies along, and the stamp set. The World Map, those are 75% off at $7.75. Look at all you get there. $7.75, y'all, for all of that. Look at that. And you can use that without even a stamp set. The Best Plaid Builder, 20% off. This is $35.20. The Flowering dies, these are 75% off at $7.75 as well. A lot of really good dies that are discounted. Many Medallions, 40% off at $20.40. The Ornate Borders, this is another one. It's great, 60% off at $13.60. And these are great borders. I love them. They're beautiful. All right, the Happy, I use this a ton too. 60% off also, $12. The Field Tiles, 60% off at $13.60. These are all ones you can use without even buying the stamp set. The Budding Bloom, 75% off, $8.25. The Christmas Layers, look how beautiful, 40% off, $17.40. Detailed Hearts, 20% off at $23.20. This is another one that gives you a ton of little hearts, different shapes. The Beautiful Boughs, this goes with that stamp set that I'm going to miss terribly, the Christmas Boughs, and that's 20% off. Those are $28. The Butterfly Beauty, 40% off, $23.40. The Christmas Cardinal, that's retiring. Detailed Bands, I love this one too, 60% off at $15.20. The Dino dies, these are 60% off at $14. The Dockside, 60% off at $10. Garage Gears, 20% off at $26.40. The Friendly Silhouettes, 40% off at $19.20. The Garden Gateway, 40% off at $21. In the Woods, 10% off at $29.70. Lasting Elegance, 75% off at $8.50. Now here you are, don't cry with me, y'all, but Layering Ovals, retiring. I made this little bunny with the layering ovals. Also the layering squares. I used this for the layering squares. What am I going to do? Oh my goodness, I'm super sad these are going. All right, the Magnolia Memory, 75% off at $8.75. Mini Curvy Keepsake. This one's super cute, y'all. This little keepsake box, 20% off at $27.20. The Perfect Parcel. This is another little box if you just want a die for your box. 60% off at $14. The Snow Globe Scene, 60% off at $12.50. The Stitched Be Mine, yes, I love this one, 40% off at $21. The Special Day, 75% off at $7.25. The Stitched Lace, 60% off at $14. This is another one I used a ton. This one makes me very sad as well. The Stitched Nested Labels, 20% off at $28. The Stitched Shapes. Can you believe this, y'all? The Stitched Shapes. I made this bunny with the Stitched Shapes. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm just beside myself. What am I gonna do? I'm so sad, but I guarantee we're getting something nicer and bigger and better, I'm sure. The Sweet Silhouette, 60% off, $14. But if you want these, y'all, grab them. Grab them, I'm telling you. The Trio of Tags, 75% off at $4. Well Written is another great one for words. That is retiring. The Wild Rose is going to be 75% off at $8.50. That was $34. That's such a bargain, y'all. Now, all of these folders, the Absolutely Argyle, 20% off, $8. Dainty Diamonds, 10% off, $8.10. Little Details, 60% off at $4. 60% off at $4 for the Lace 3D. The Old World, 10% off, $9. The Pinewood Planks, retiring. Scripty 3D, 10% off, $9. The Seabed, 10% off, $9. Subtle 3D is going away. I love this one's one of my favorite. This one too, the Tin Tile, that's retiring. The Woodland, 10% off, $7.65. And we're getting to the end here. The Summer Days and the Touch My Heart were Hostess gifts, stamp sets. So those are going away. And that is it, everyone. What do you think? If you want any of this stuff, grab it. Grab it, because this is going to end... May 3rd is going to be the last for this catalog, and then June is going to be the last for this one. Let me see what it says, the date, June 30th for the mini. So this one May, this one June. So if you want to order, please do it right away, because these go so fast you won't even believe. So every year I get people saying, are there any left? Or they're always emailing me, ask me, is there any way I can get my hands? No, I can't. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I know it was long, but I thought it was necessary to share this all with you. All right, everyone, have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.